What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tyson here, bringing back on the Geeky Comrade, representing the Geeky Comrade. And I'm about to start the Denver versus the World Series, where I'm playing as my favorite team, the Denver Broncos. And we're going to play against all Madden teams, starting with the Chicago Bears, ending with, actually, we're going to end with the Madden Legends. So I'm going to play the Madden Elites and the Legends. And let's just get this started. I'm ready to go.
And guess who's here?
And speaking of the Geeky Comrade, it's the Geeky Comrade himself.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, I will say, I'm sitting in for this episode, but this is Tyson's the focal point. This is his series. He can do what he wants. Now, I will say, I'm not going to promise to be in every episode, but I might be in a few. That being said, I was going to ask you, before I jumped in, if you didn't mention it, if you were going to play Madden Legends, Madden Elites. You said yes. Now, I do want to say, as you're getting this first game started against the Bears, why did you really say you want to do Legends and Elites too?
Well, it's just like, I'm already playing against all 31 NFL teams, and then give yourself a little challenge, you know, because they're all both ranked over 99 overall. If I'm playing against all the teams, might as well just add them in there too. Why not? Give myself a little extra challenge.
Hey, why not?
Why not?
mean, if it were me, I would totally be a little bitch and just do the 31 teams I'd have to face.
It's just, I like a little challenge.
Yeah.
A little challenge is alright for me, guys.
Now,
Look.
sorry for interrupting you, but because this is Tyson series as well, it might get very explicit at times, and that's okay.
I get gamer rage a lot, guys. I get gamer rage a lot.
That is completely okay if you do, but it means more editing for me, but hey.
The only person that has seen me play Madden is him, and he knows how bad I get sometimes when I get mad.
Yeah.
Alright.
But either way, if you're looking at our clothes and you've already watched the SVR Elimination Chamber match, you notice this is the same day. And honestly, I can't wait to see what you can do here.
Got that alternate attire.
And of course, every game is in Mile High, right?
Every game is in Mile High.
You know what I gotta say? You know I'm not a fan of the Broncos, but I absolutely love...
Bonnie Boy, Mon Miller.
I absolutely love Mile High. So...
It used to be called Sports Authority Field, but now it's called Bronco Stadium at Mile High.
You know what? Honestly, I gotta say, I'm surprised they didn't name it after Peyton Manning, actually. Like maybe Peyton Manning Field. That's what Florida State did with longtime coach Bobby Bowden.
Right, so Brad McMahon's going to kick this away, so the Bears are... So obviously I won the toss. I'd like to defer. Bears are going to get the ball first. You see, they got that hot young quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun going up against him.
You know, I gotta say, Tyson, I really wish that EA would bring back actually being able to do the coin toss.
They haven't done that since, what, Madden 14? Madden 15?
Madden 25, I believe.
Madden 25 was the last one. So Madden 13 we did the coin toss.
Madden 25, they did it too. Was that a diamond backfield?
Howard spins, down goes, tapped in by Chris Harris.
I gotta say, I gotta give the Bears props there, because I absolutely love the diamond backfield, the pistol full house.
Got 2 yards on that play, so 2nd and 8.
Now, Tyson, for all the viewers here, since they don't know, so how would you classify yourself, like, your skill level at Madden?
My skill level?
Like, how good do you think you are?
I call myself, that is why I'm doing the series still, and see if I can actually be the greatest player of all. I classify myself probably one of the best Madden players in all of South Dakota.
Hey, you know...
I wouldn't call myself best player in the world, but...
Oh, you don't have the ego I do, then.
And that's going to be a 3-and-out guy that's going to be 4th down, and they will have to punt.
Exactly.
Excellent coverage on that Denver secondary. Absolutely excellent coverage.
Now, I will say, of course, at the end of the day, the decision is yours. But depending on the length of this video, at the end of the 6-minute quarters, we might adjust the length of the quarters.
Okay, we're just testing this out. We'll see.
Yeah.
This is really career craft.
And
turn it.
Or maybe we won't, because I didn't talk to Tyson about that at all before we started recording. So maybe he likes 6-minute quarters. But Tyson told me that when he plays 6-minute quarters, it's about 15 to 20 minutes. So, I mean, that can be an interesting video, but I don't know.
And there he is, boys. The recent guy we just traded from the Baltimore Ravens. Super Bowl 47 MVP, Joe Flacco.
Out of Delaware.
Delaware entering his 11th season in the NFL.
You know what I gotta say, guys? I really wish I had a capture card, because if I did, you better believe that you'd be saying NCAA 14 on this channel.
Oh, trust me, yes.
It's just, God, NCAA is, in my opinion, NCAA is such a better game than Madden. It's just so much fun. It's faster. It plays so much. It's more fluid. And that's not to say it doesn't have.
Fluid.
And that's not to say that NCAA doesn't have its faults, because it does. But a lot of the stuff that you're seeing in Madden now came way back from NCAA 14.
Okay. Gotta give credit to the defense there. It's pretty good. So 3rd and 10.
Yeah, the Bears getting the pressure.
3rd and 10. 22.
Now, I will say this. When you're on defense, if you ever see that the Chicago offense has it says wide receiver 3. Like 3, it says they have 3 receivers. A lot of the times you want to go with your nickel formation there.
Okay, so it'll be 4th down, and I'm gonna have to punt. What do I?
Hey, I mean,
This
you
is
could
Kobe,
make it.
this is Kobe Wadman. We'll be punting it away.
Got it. Perfect punt. How can you get that?
Not really much. Brought down by Tremaine Brock. They'll take from the 31 by TheGeekyComrade.
So
I'm going to tell you something about Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen is absolutely excellent as a freaking slot. In the slot. Absolutely amazing.
okay.
He used, last year, that's what he solely was known for, was being in the slot. But now, this year, he was the starting running back and in the slot. But he's absolutely tremendous, and it's going to be great going up against him. Time to go. Derek Wolf making the tackle. He's going to get a yard on that.
So based off I'm sure you probably know the rosters for both teams. So knowing that, how do you think this matchup stacks up? Do you think it's kind of like a fair matchup for both teams?
Oh yeah, we got. I mean, it's a young quarterback who knows what he's doing, and we got a veteran in Joe Flacco. So he's gonna be short.
He easily could have had
A 1st down, but he kept spinning. But okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 3rd and 1.
in which that is definitely one difference that you would see between myself and Tyson playing Madden, because I play exclusively on...
He calls his own plays.
That's not what I was going to say. I play exclusively on the simulation setting. Tyson plays competitive.
It's a big tackle for a loss by Justin Simmons out of the secondary. And then it's another 3 and out for the Bears. They're going to have to punt. And I believe that run by Jordan Howard, it's going to cost them. Because he easily had a 1st down.
Yeah.
If you guys watch this, he easily had the 1st down. There's Pat O'Donnell, the veteran, to punt it away.
Definitely.
Kirkcraft, that's probably going to go in the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Go out to the 20.
I would have. Go ahead.
I don't understand, like, when you get a touchback, it's supposed to go to 25, am I right? But when you punt it, it goes to the 20. Why?
It's because they're not taking a knee. You only go to the 25 if you take a knee.
I guess. I don't care. Philip Lindsay, undrafted free agent out of Colorado. Oh shit. Okay.
If you would have, I think if you would have kept going to the left, you probably could have got a few more.
Yeah.
But you know, that's me sitting here watching when you're actually playing. So
Philip Lindsay actually did a lot. He's the first undrafted free agent rookie to get 1,000 yards in a season and to make a Pro Bowl.
You know what, guys? I gotta say, I definitely think that was kind of lucky, actually.
Sean Hamilton.
I gotta say though, this video I definitely think is probably gonna be more informative, actually, than the typical videos you get on the channel. Because Tyson knows the stuff about the NFL.
No, yeah. But James knows more about the game of football. I'm more the guy that follows the NFL. He doesn't really follow much.
You know what? I can't tell you the last time I legitimately followed the
Check out
NFL.
the tight end.
So,
Got 11 to 27, inside the 30, down to 27.
and the thing for me, like I said, I can't tell you the last time I actually followed the NFL. I haven't been following college either, really.
I haven't really followed college that much either. But
And I used to love college football.
the only thing I know about college football is that they transferred that Alabama quarterback to Oklahoma, Jalen Hurts.
You know what? That's going to help the SEC, so I'm cool with that.
So no gain on that rush by.
But you know what would also help the SEC guys? Get Nick Saban away from Alabama.
True. Pass is complete to Courtland Sutton. He's inside the red zone. That's going to probably take us to the end of the first quarter.
But then again, Clemson also destroyed Alabama in the national championship this year. So,
With a true freshman quarterback who hasn't been done in over 30 years.
I mean,
Trevor Lawrence, #1, baby.
So, yeah, as you can see, he's a Clemson fan. So,
Yes, sir. 44-16.
which, for me, it's a bit problematic because my favorite team in the ACC is Duke. Don't laugh at me, guys.
Touchdown.
I mean, I don't care.
Jake Butt.
But, yeah, my favorite team in the ACC is Duke. Always been a fan of Duke.
Well, obviously, your favorite team is
Georgia.
Georgia Bulldogs in the SEC.
And every time we played Alabama, I called that we're going to lose. And they lose.
And sometimes you call the game against Florida.
Yep.
Extra point is good, and I'm off a 7-0 lead.
See, the thing there, though, it's always very tricky to predict Georgia versus Florida. But against Alabama, I always know that it's gonna be a good game, that Georgia's gonna at one point take the lead and be doing very well, and then they're gonna choke the lead away. That's how it goes like every time. So
How it goes.
and it sucks.
Okay, so now they'll have it. They're on 25.
But at the very least, I got to see Alabama get taken down this year. So
Finally.
even though I'm really not that much of a fan of Clemson,
They're like the
what are you gonna say?
basically they're like the Patriots in the actual NFL.
Who Bama?
Yeah, Bama.
Yeah. It's like, even if I'm not a fan of Clemson, really, you know what, I give Clemson props. So, like, they beat Nick Saban.
Nick Saban, he's a great. They're trying to compare him to Bill Belichick. I feel like Belichick's done better. He's got more experience under his belt. He's been with the Patriots for almost 20 years, and Saban's only been with Bama for like 8 years.
He's been since, I think, 2006, actually.
I think 2006 or 7 or 8, something like that.
I think it's either 2006 or 2009. I can't remember.
They do both have a lot of
No.
code.
I think it might have been 2009, like the 2008 season, which ended in 2009. It might have been then. I could be wrong, because it's been so long, but I cannot remember for the
First
life of
down
me.
picked up by Allen Robinson.
As this game has been a bit interesting. I mean, Denver's got the early lead. You know, you just got to do something to protect that lead. And of course, as you saw at the beginning, Tyson is playing on all Madden. I think we stayed with that.
Yep, we did.
That's cool. That was a nice hard hit from Chris Harris.
That's again 3. Second down, 7 at 38.
Honestly, once you sent me the announcement video, which still needs to go up on the channel as we're recording this, I was honestly surprised that you said you wanted to take Denver for the playing against everyone. Because Denver's not your strongest team in 2019.
Harris again with the tackle.
So can you maybe elaborate on that?
I remember when I first started playing this, Denver was not. I would always make costly mistakes, and that's on me. But then, as of late, I'm gonna let you know that even James will probably be shocked at this. There's one team in Madden history that I've never lost against ever. That's the New Orleans Saints.
I remember you telling me that.
Never. Ooh, Marshall almost had that pick. He got a hand on it, so it'll be incompletely fourth down.
He didn't play the ball. He just wanted to
I've
slide it.
never lost as the New Orleans Saints ever.
I remember you telling me that.
And no, I'm not going to play you as the Saints. No. I'm going to keep that undefeated record.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was not going to say anything. what I was gonna say was, maybe could you elaborate for the viewers on why do you think you're so good at using the Saints?
So good at the Saints. It's just like I don't know. Like I like Sean Payton's
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton's playbook.
There you
It's
go.
because that offense, like he like I don't know. It's just like I play so good as Drew Brees. There's another quarterback I play as, and I never thought I played good as Tom Brady for some reason. And I freaking hate Tom Brady.
And that's funny because Brady and Breeze are two completely different quarterbacks in real life. You know, Breeze typically has the like the strong arm. He throws deep, and Brady
Emmanuel
dips and
Sanders,
dunks.
baby, boom!
Nice. That was a really
80
good play.
yards, baby.
That was a really good play.
80 yards.
So
Emmanuel Sanders.
that's a really nice, nicely timed spin move.
I get those spin moves. I never used to use spin moves, and I got them down. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh.
That was,
Spin. He ran into his own player.
and of course, you used
Spin.
there. You were using the speed spin, and it worked out. But if you had more guys near you, you could have used the precision spin, and you could have made them all miss.
Oh, that was absolutely great. That was an absolute. Usually, it takes hard to perfect those spins, and I'm glad I did it there. Oh my word.
But you know what's even harder to perfect? Hurdling.
Oh yeah, hurdling. Only Ezekiel Elliott.
I
Extra
love
point.
hurdles.
Extra point is going to be good. 14-0 lead. It only took 13 seconds.
So, are you sure that this is a fair game?
Oh yeah, I still think it's a fair game.
Okay.
Well, Jordan Howard, he made a mistake because I've allowed 0 rushing yards, and we already have 160 total yards.
That sounds like me when the few games we played against each other, Madden 19.
There's another statement. James, how many times have I beaten you in Madden 19?
None.
Isn't that shocking? I'm better than Madden than him, but I've never beaten him in Madden 19 yet. We played what, 3 games together?
We played 3 or 4, 1 or 2.
And I remember one time I was playing as the Elites, he was playing as the Madden Legends, and he absolutely destroyed me.
Yeah, I broke 100 points.
Oh yeah, he broke 100 points. I broke, I think, 70.
Yeah, once I broke 100 points, I decided to just start screwing around to see how many points Tyson could get. So I was like throwing the interceptions and stuff like that, and I think he got up near 70. Something
Like
like
up near
that.
70. I think I had 9 touchdown passes
Yeah.
with Tom Brady and you. Oh yeah, I think I alternated. You had Steve Young. You had
Mike Vick.
Michael Vick, which is
I had Vic, Steve Young, and Dan Marino, and I alternated 2. And of course, I was totally being Madden 2004 cheese with Mike Vick. I was running around, and I was scrambling with Vic, and that was
so
cool.
that's gonna take us to 2-minute warning.
And then we played 2 games, I believe, Madden Legends versus Madden Elites. I could be wrong, but I think we did. And we did play a game where I believe you were the Titans and I was the Texans.
Yeah, and you absolutely. Let's just say, he loves read options.
Yeah, I was running the option with Deshaun Watson. So
He did a triple read option. Oh my god, he absolutely threw me on that one.
I was doing the option, I was doing the triple option, I was doing the shovel option.
He probably beat me by about 34 points.
Like I was utilizing the running ability of everyone on the Texans.
And then we played another game. I think he played as the Raiders, and I played as the Vikings.
No, that was
Madden 18,
yeah.
and you won.
And it's funny. If you go back to any of the old Madden games, I beat Tyson. But if you go to Madden 15, 16, 17, or 18, he kills me.
And then there's Madden 19, where one day, guys, I will beat him. One day, I've marked my words. I say it right now, I will beat him.
But will it be on camera?
If it has to be, to prove a point.
Hang on. I gotta do something real quick in front of the camera. And Micah, for whatever reason, if you're watching this, that was for you. I did the thing with the hands.
Shout out to Micah. All right, so it's 2nd and 7 at the 20. Trubisky.
But either way, they're going down the field. Oh, you know what? One thing I wish the Bears wouldn't have done. I wish they wouldn't have got rid of Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah, trade him to the Eagles.
I mean, granted,
And look what he did last year. He freaking lit it up. Won the Super Bowl.
yeah. So
And still didn't get the MVP. Foles got it.
Philly special. Philly special. Philly
Tariq
special.
Cohen down. He's going to lose 3 on that. They're going to take their second timeout. Second and goal from the 6.
But my thing is, okay, so how do we go from 2 years where we had good Super Bowls to this year where it wasn't anything special?
Yeah, let's be honest, guys. Super Bowl 53 was the absolutely worst Super Bowl in history.
Like, 51...
Picked off. Brandon
nice.
Marshall.
Like, 51 was the interesting case where Atlanta was dominating the Patriots when choked. So that was a story in itself.
I think the best Super Bowl, in my eyes... No. Well, obviously, my favorite Super Bowl is Super Bowl 50.
But, yeah, Peyton Manning got Denver a win.
And his last game ever. I didn't really like Super Bowl 51 because Atlanta should have won that game, but they pissed the game down their legs.
Georgia teams are known for choking. I've said it so many times. No one seems to listen to me. Like, I call it, like, every time. Falcons are going to choke. Georgia's going to choke. But no one listened to me.
No one does. I still don't listen to him to this day. But they were up 28-3 and still lost. They lost, which took the first game to overtime.
But either way, trying to get some running yards, I see. How did you stay on your feet? I'm getting to halftime. You gonna try and get a few quick plays to get into field goal range?
Try at least.
What? Is it McManus kicking?
Yeah, McManus.
So what's his longest?
That I've kicked or his actual career long?
That you've kicked at Madden?
61.
Was that Madden 19?
Yes.
Okay. So, hey, if you can get...
Ah!
Okay, so you might have to do a Hail Mary instead.
How long is his actual one? No, I'm just...
Okay, that's... Yeah, don't risk throwing it in.
His longest in actual life, 58. Flacco just going to play it safe, take a knee, and send us into the half.
Yeah. -1 rushing yards.
-1 rushing yards. And I'm up 14-0 at the half.
And of course, you'll be hearing the halftime show, the commentary and stuff too. Of course, it'll be turned down, but you should still hear it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Again, are you sure this is a fair game?
I don't know, but holy crap.
Maybe...
But look at this play. Come on. You gotta give me props for that.
It was a good play. 2 really, very well-timed spins.
Spin!
So how are you at timing jukes?
Jukes? I don't do jukes because I can never time them right, so I never do jukes. I do stiff arms, I do spins, and I do trucks.
You see, stiff arming, that's not really difficult. Trucking, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not that great with it, but juking, oh, I can juke.
Oh yeah, James can juke. Yes, he can. Let's just take that now. He can juke.
I like juking.
Don't ever say that again. That didn't sound right.
I mean,
that didn't really sound right. Ah, way underthrown, Flacco. Way underthrown.
I feel like I shouldn't say this, but you actually had, like, you could have thrown a touch pass to Circle, and you would have been fine.
Circle was, it was Hamilton. No, Hamilton.
So
was he running kind of
yeah,
kind of a slant route? Yeah.
Not a slant route. It was kind of like a corner route.
So 5, so 35.
But this game, you know what? This is not how I expected it to go. I mean, I know you're
right
really
here. This is my favorite play. Favorite play of the whole playbook. Double sail. Screw you!
You went
Damn it!
It's 4th and 1. You play it safe? Up 14.
Can't risk it.
Yeah.
So
we're playing this on my PS4, but on your PS4.
Can I pin a beat? Oh, stand back, stand back. Same. Okay.
So on your PS4, have you got the trophy in this game for converting a fake punt?
Yes.
I love that. And I know in Madden 17.
The one trophy I want to win, ladies and gentlemen, is Comeback City, where you have to be at halftime down more than 17 points and come back and win.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So Trubisky's going to take the snap. Cohen, oh, God.
Oh, he's got room. Dude, if you wouldn't went along the sideline, you would have been gone.
So I don't know why Jordan Howard is their starter when it should be Cohen.
According to this game.
No, Tariq Cohen is overall, I think Cohen's like an 83 and Howard is like a 70, 78.
Huh.
I don't know. I don't judge. I can't change it anyway. It don't matter.
No.
Trubisky pass.
Can't change
is
the AI.
caught to Trey Burton.
Oh, that's a nice spin, too.
He got the first down, stumbles to the first down. Trey Burton, who got traded after his run with the Eagles at the Super Bowl, got traded to the Bears, and he actually lit it up this year with the Bears.
Okay.
Another big acquisition on the Bears defense, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, I remember that.
Khalil Mack. Vic Fangio, our new head coach, actually did pretty well with him in the defense of Chicago. Holy Lord.
So, I know. So Gruden said that he knew what he was doing when he traded Khalil Mack. How did the Raiders do this year?
Raiders were 4-12 this year.
So Gruden, did you really know what you were doing?
It's just, I can't really say anything. They beat us. One-handed Trey Burton.
Trey Burton is a beast, dude.
Absolutely.
I remember him playing. That he played a little bit of quarterback when he was at Florida. Like, dude.
He's basically lighting it up as the receiver. 28 yards on that one. They're at the 33.
Yeah, dude. Because I think at the time, it was right after Tebow graduated and went to the NFL for the time he did. I think Florida was like cycling in
Sack.
3 quarterbacks.
Sack. Von Miller.
And you were controlling Vaughn.
I was controlling Brandon Marshall and I switched to Vaughn.
Yeah.
That's a loss of 11 on that sack.
But guys, you know, I did not. It's fine. But trust me, back then, after Tebow left, being a Georgia fan, I did not. Of course, you know, I was relieved that, you know, Tebow was gone. We wouldn't finally lose to Florida. But I did not like seeing Trey Burton because he's a beast.
He's a beast. 3rd and 17 from the 40. Minute 23 to go on third. Still up 14.
So I've got to say, Tyson, just a random question here. So, of course, your favorite team is the Broncos. Do you have a favorite NFC team?
NFC team? Got him. Did I get him?
You did.
My favorite NFC team?
NFC.
Should be obvious.
Tell me.
Giants.
The Giants. Oh, right. I get it.
If I had to pick another one, I'd pick Falcons.
Hey, thanks.
And the Saints. They're going to kick a field goal. This is, I believe, a 41-yarder
That's a
for
bitch.
Cody Parkey, who blew it in the NFC wildcard game against the Eagles and botched a 43-yard field goal and lost the game.
See, you say that.
But it was blocked.
But remember, okay? Remember. You can say all you want about him botching the thing, the field goal. Could you do any better?
Could who?
Could you do any better?
Exactly. They confirmed. They're saying that he missed. Okay. No, I'll take my money.
There are some yardage. There are some yards in the end zone that they just won't take it.
It's just they finally confirmed after the game. They said that he missed it completely. No, it was blocked. It was tipped, and it went. Yeah. But Cody Parkey, you're a good guy. If you get released, you're stupid.
You know what? I felt the same way when all the Vikings fans were trashing Blair Walsh.
And what did? They released him.
Yeah. See, 'cause what they don't realize is they don't know how good Blair Walsh was in college.
Blair Walsh was a beast in college.
I mean, he had an off senior year, but damn, he was great in college. And that was a risky throw.
Almost connected.
That was in double coverage.
I almost connected.
You did, but it was in double coverage. And it was risky as all hell. But yeah, they don't know. All the critics of Blair Walsh don't know how good he was in college. That's the thing. And I stand by this fact that, you know, Blair Walsh is still one of my favorite kickers of all time. I don't care.
That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter, and it's 32 when we come back.
And we're actually sitting almost 30 minutes.
I guess is that bad or no?
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. If you can get consistent, around 30 to 40 minutes, that works.
I played 15-minute quarters. Those take an hour and a half.
Yeah. What game were you playing that you tested that? Madden 16?
Madden 16, 17, something like that.
Did we play against each other in Madden 17?
Sure.
Yeah, we did, because you made me sit through the tutorial based on
So we're talking about Madden 17. Who was the cover athlete on Madden 17?
Gronk.
Who was the cover athlete on Madden 16?
16 was Odell.
Madden 18.
Tom Brady.
Madden 15.
15 was Richard Sherman.
Madden 13.
That was Megatron.
Shit.
You could put. God, there was one in there you skipped. Oh, you skipped 25.
I don't even know who's on 25.
They had two different covers. On the PS3 360, they had Barry Sanders, and on the PS4 Xbox One version, they had AP. Is AP even playing anymore?
Yeah, he plays for the Redskins.
Ah.
For all you who don't know who Megatron is, it's wide receiver Calvin Johnson who played for the Detroit Lions.
Megatron was the beast.
And then he shortly retired.
Yeah.
Because he sucked. I think the reason he left because he didn't want to play with Stafford anymore and had to take him.
He was Stafford's biggest target. I can say that. Oh, by the way, just going back to the thing about being supported by a Walsh still, it totally is biased because I'm a Jordan fan.
Yeah, it's totally biased because I'm a Jordan fan.
But either way, 3rd and 10 for you. Can you convert?
Or
I mean,
no.
you're in field goal range.
Yeah, so it don't matter. Unless I get sacked in this play.
Yeah.
Flacco pass. Thick. Tick.
Touchdown.
Tim Patrick.
That was a nice throw. And are you glad that I said that you could give the Broncos Flacco?
Yeah. Because we originally, I wanted to do Nick Foles because I really love Nick Foles and we should have got him and I missed it.
Well, dang.
I'm up by 17. So I wanted Nick Foles, but he says we have to do default rosters. Or like whatever quarterback in the game, which is my quarterback is Case Keenum. But what happened yesterday is we got Joe Flacco, and he said, I brought it up to him, he's like, is he actually a part of the roster? And I said, yes, because we traded him, but it doesn't go in until the new league starts on March 13th. And he said, yeah, you can use Flacco. I was like, all right. So I just traded Keenum to the Ravens, got Flacco, and there you go.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting rid of Brandon Marshall.
I don't care. I said you didn't have to.
Because what I was announced today, we're getting rid of him.
Because my thing was, I thought you should, at the very least, use the actual Denver rosters, whether that be the default in the game or actual updated. Because I figured at that point it's fair. Like, you can't just say you're going to do Denver versus the world, look to be...
Dude, if it was the default rosters, guess who my starting running back would be?
Who?
Devontae Booker, and he's ranked 4th on my running back list. My backup would be Royce Freeman, and my Philip Lindsay in this game is an 84. In default, he was ranked 65.
Okay.
And Freeman was a number 37. And when he updated, he's 28.
Okay.
This is called Robinson down, tackling by Bradley Roby out of.
I didn't want to answer. I'm sorry. I didn't want to answer.
You know what college Mitchell Trubisky came out of?
I feel like I've heard it and I should know, but I can't think of it right now.
Cardinals.
North Carolina. I mean, I know what. I know what college. I can't think of his name right now, but the starter for the Eagles.
Oh, Wentz?
Yeah, Carson Wentz. I know what college he came out of.
Florida State.
Yeah, the Bison.
Jared Goff?
Jared Goff.
The little letters.
I can't think.
Cal.
Cal. I couldn't think of it.
Went number 1 in the 2016 draft.
I knew that.
And Wentz went second. James Winston.
That's Florida State.
Marcus Mariota.
That is Oregon.
Oregon, and he also won Heisman Trophy.
So did Winston.
Winston and Baker Mayfield, and yeah.
Still can't believe Oklahoma got back-to-back Heisman Trophy winners.
Shout out to Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray.
I can't believe that.
But I don't think Kyler Murray. Oh, they're gonna go for it.
They got 3 minutes left. They have to.
3:22, 4th and 10. Can I stop them?
They're down 17.
I'm gonna be on Bonnie Boy.
Just, you know what?
Takes the
I
snap.
gotta say, I actually kind of like just sitting in and not being involved.
Oh, and Burton caught it. Oh, so that's a first down for them with 3:11 to go. They're at our 38-yard line. Burton, 7 receptions, 95 yards. Not a bad day for him.
Yeah, but guys, I gotta say, I really like just sitting here and sitting in on this series, but not being involved at all. It's kind of like a nice, relaxing thing. And Tyson hasn't been raging, so it really is relaxing in this case.
Pass is complete. Robinson will be short. It's going to be about 2nd and 2. 2nd and 1.
Just remember, though, even if they get in the end zone here, they still have to try and recover the onside kick. So,
and it's happened against me before, trust me.
Yeah. But hey, at least you're not playing NCAA 14.
Shush.
The onside kick in NCAA 14, that is, I don't want to talk about it.
It's nearly impossible.
No, what's practically impossible is blocking kicks in NCAA 14.
6 receptions, 105 yards for Trey Burton.
That is
That's a 2-minute warning.
That is one thing I'll definitely give Madden props over NCAA 14 is blocking kicks and punts. That is a lot easier. I will give props there.
I did pretty good until I was down like 34-14. First down run by Jordan. I said I did pretty good in that game you played, and I played as Clemson. You played as...
I played as UMass.
Yeah, you played as UMass because you freaking used that in your dynasty.
Yeah.
I got Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown Trey Burton.
Yeah, I had the updated rosters for the game, and because I used UMass in my dynasty, I knew the UMass rosters. So we played a game, and because I'm very good at NCAA, I was sort of killing Tyson, if you will.
Oh, I think we quit after the first half, and it was like 30.
Yeah,
it was like 42-21.
I don't know. We had something else to do, so we quit after the first half. But I was dominated. You didn't even really get upset, actually. Because I remember you wanted to continue.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep playing, because I don't back down.
No, I was just like, we had other stuff to do. I think we recorded that day. Actually.
Shout out to Coach of the Year, Matt Nagy.
I mean, getting the Bears to the playoffs, that's
And first time in the playoffs in like, I don't know. And taking the NFC North title.
Hey.
And going, I think they went 12-4 or 11. I think 11-5.
So did Aaron Rodgers have injury problems?
Yes.
Injury problems throughout the whole season?
Yeah, I know Deshaun Kaiser came in for a little bit.
Either way, all you gotta do is run the clock out, and I'm sure that's what you're doing. So, I'd say it's definitely safe that you're
Don't be saying that's not what a fat lady sings.
I'd definitely say it's safe to say that you've got this game in the bag.
This will take your second timeout. I'm in field goal range. That's a 61-yarder.
Yeah. So, I mean, still, you can just literally run again, and you just run again, get a little bit closer. Just make sure you don't lose a yard. Yeah. Honestly, I did enjoy this. So, trying to go up 13? What if they block it?
59-yarder, ladies and gentlemen.
Why did I just say what if they block it? Oh, a lot of the times I say that it comes true. You got it. That was nice. They're too sweet.
59-yarder, now it's a 13-point game with 1:26 to go. But look at that. I thought it wasn't going to go. I got it pretty good. It was just the angle.
So, as this game is looking to wind down, we're sitting at about 40 minutes on the timer. So, how long? So, if you just took 1 minute off the quarters, how long do you think the video would be?
Probably like 30 minutes.
You think that taking 1 minute off the quarters would?
Probably. I wouldn't go any lower than 5, so we could do 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But we can try the next 18 for 24, 206, 1. Not bad.
No, that's not a bad day.
He's not having a bad day. He's only missed like 6 of his passes. 6 or 7.
Yeah, you can try some other times if you wish. And you can even at one point try 15 minutes if you want. You would just then
Maybe we'll do that with the Madden NFL Legends. How about that?
maybe. But at that point you would have to
God, put it in that slot.
yeah. At that point you would have to, or we'd have to like pause the game, stop the recordings, and then start again.
Alright, shout out to you. I'm doing the nickel blitz.
Hey.
And it didn't work at all.
Did you make sure it said 3 receivers?
Yes. So they're at,
It
I think it's this one.
it depends.
58,
Sometimes
56
it works,
seconds
sometimes
at the
not.
38-yard line.
But the nickel is typically for 3 receiver sets to combat those.
Robinson's down. They have no timeout, so they got to huddle to the line. Is he going to clock it? I believe he's going to clock it.
Spike it. You can tell by the split back.
Yep, he's going to clock it. So we got 40 seconds to be 3rd and 6 or 34. So even if you get a field goal, I mean, probably if they got 4th down, they'd probably go for the field goal just to make it a 10-point game.
Yeah.
But we'll see what they do. 3rd and 6.
So, can you still fake the spike?
Yep, there's plays in it. Okay, Ben Roethlisberger. That's what Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, what a catch. Oh, he dropped it. Incomplete.
I think your guy knocked it out.
Justin Simmons.
But yeah, that's.
He's been really good taking over that free safety spot.
But even then, they're going for it. But they still have to get a touchdown.
And then get the onside kick
Yeah.
and get another touchdown.
So they're down 13. So it's doable, but it's
Trubisky
difficult.
pass is knocked away, and that'll do it.
Denver wins. All you gotta do is take a knee. Don't come on, dude. I mean, it's your series. You can do whatever the hell you want. But if it were me, I wouldn't even risk that. I would just take a knee. So,
Got Royce Freeman, rookie,
but hey,
out of Arkansas.
are you gonna run it?
Getting more rushing yards on the plate.
See, I wouldn't even risk getting a fumble, honestly. But that's me. But you've clearly got this game in the bag. You've got the
Are you happy now?
Thank you.
Hang on, just wait. Wait. Just a moment.
But hey,
Just a moment.
you know what? You got the win. Very first episode of Denver versus the World in Madden 19. And if you guys really enjoy this and you stick around, maybe Tyson will look into doing other Madden games with this format. Maybe try out different teams. Who knows? But, you know what? We do hope you enjoyed the video, but this is your series. Take the outro.
Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I mean, final score here. Holy crap, you got a great completion rate. Holy shit. Well, with that saying, I won 23-10. That's just episode 1. 1 down. Still got 31 more teams to go.
32?
You
Because you said 33 with adding both Madden Legends and
one
Madden
down.
Elite.
So 30. Oh yeah, 32 games left. 1 down. Thank you guys. Leave a like, comment, share that thing on social media, do all that good stuff. And until next time, we'll see you later, guys.
Bye!